believe that the legislator's first responsibility is to establish the state priorities. What in our state should we be spending money on? In my opinion, the foundation for all of our futures, individually and as a state, is education. We have got to provide well-qualified, well-educated young people in a whole variety of fields if we're going to compete with the 21st century and if we're going to compete in a global economy. Good employers are looking for well-educated workers. Good employees want to move to communities where they know their children will get a good education. Good education is the backbone of a solid economy, and it's the backbone of a future for our children. Once the legislature establishes their priorities, once they determine that education is the first and foremost thing the money should go on, then they need to decide where the money fairly comes from. Traditionally, Kansas has based their revenue sources on what's called a three-legged stool, with approximately equal amounts of income coming into the state coffers from income tax, sales tax, and from property tax. These three taxes hit different parts of the population more heavily, but the mix means that it comes out equitable and fair, so that poor people, for instance, pay more than their share of sales tax because they don't have as much income. They don't pay as much income tax. They often don't have a lot of property. They pay more than their share of sales tax. Wealthier people of high income pay more than their share of income tax, but it evens out. And I believe the income tax cuts that were made this last year to the wealthiest Kansans and to the corporations in Kansas was a mistake. That by itself is going to create another $2 million deficit just this next year, and that deficit has to come out of someplace. And most of it will come out of schools. When local communities resist shutting down their schools or creating those